AITA for suing my mom? When I was a kid, my mom was obsessed with putting me on TV. I was in a good amount of commercials and advertisements, which luckily secured me a good amount of money my parents stored away somewhere, as I was way too young to manage it. Growing up, I stopped doing all those things because I never enjoyed it, and I only really did it to please my parents. I was glad that part of my life was over. A couple years after I stopped doing it, my parents had gotten divorced and kept half of my commercial money away. My dad had it invested and my mom just kept it safe somewhere. When I had gotten older, I had eventually forgotten about the money my parents both kept until my dad recently brought it up. He had asked me if I wanted to keep the money in the investments or withdraw them. I asked to keep it in the investments. However, knowing that my mom had done nothing with it, I ended up asking if I could have the money as I'm old enough to now. For reference, both my parents had split $100,000 each. She ended up telling me that my dad had taken all the money and she had none. Knowing this wasn't true, I pressed her to tell me the truth about what happened to it. She ended up confessing that she spent it all and refused to give me any of the money I worked for. Furious, I hung up the phone and out of frustration rang my dad and asked for his advice. He told me I should file a lawsuit against my mom and take what's rightfully mine. I haven't spoken to my mom since, and am sitting on this decision on whether to take legal actions or just let it go. I know something like this would affect our relationship, but at the same time, it's not a small amount of money. I'm leaning more towards taking legal actions, but I'm still unsure.